7:26, and 7:33. That's 5:33, 7:26, and 7:33. Uh, what was the email address that you used for to log into LinkedIn? Do you remember? Well, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was my second one, but you got in from GH, Great Expectations.
I got it. I got it.
4, yeah. I don't know, because I did last night, and every time I went into it, it was the other one I told you, but anyway.
It's crazy.
Not clear.
Yeah, same thing on the other one, right?
No, the other one's OxyDDS. Facebook is OXYDDS.
You know, when you said that yesterday, first thing that came to my mind was Oxyfresh.
Yeah, that's back in my. Yeah, every time I wish I could change that, but because it just brings back bad memories.
Okay, we're gonna switch over to the computer.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do that. Okay. Let's see what kind of reactions you got to our picture change. There you go. Okay. And I can't, if you're talking, I can't hear you. So you did this, well, somebody did this. Okay. Let me just see. I don't think you have. It doesn't look like your mic. Doesn't look like you're hooked up. There's a place where you're supposed to put in, I guess, your email address and name. The charm of fishing is that it's the pursuit.
You could not hear me before.
No, I couldn't. No, I couldn't.
I was, it was just muted up there.
Gotcha. What I'm doing is, because I want to see if we can get some activity while we're here. There's a quote. The first time I saw it in a gas station, and the charm of fishing is that it's the pursuit of something that is elusive but obtainable. It's a perpetual series of occasions for hope. And let's see. Whoops.
That's pretty much why I go hunting.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because it's the same phenomenon, even although much, much worse, because you might spend 10 hours in a tree and see a deer.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the exact same phenomenon to me.
Well,
hunting's just too controversial for so many people.
I was going to say that there are some people. Now, why isn't this giving me a color? Where is it? You know, when they move stuff around, I'm going to copy this, open up another one. Here it is. Oh, okay. There we go.
And I knew what to do. I knew what to do from your examples of people that are requested. I didn't know what to say to all the people
We'll
that
take. We'll take.
I'm
We're gonna.
friends with or acquaintances.
Yeah.
So,
We're
I
gonna.
will,
We're gonna take a look at those.
yeah.
And
So,
no, go ahead.
so I did nothing with the other 80 or 90 people that I'm, already very familiar or friends with or whatever.
Wow. This would look really good superimposed over something like this.
Yes.
Okay. Before we're done, I'll make one. It'll take 2
My
minutes.
wife said that picture is way good.
Mm-hmm. There's a whole, from the standpoint of getting content, okay, there's a universe of, if I go over here to Google Images, there's a world of content where you can just go over here and say, I want to, you can do motivational pictures or motivational quotes, and it could be for anything, for good health.
And you would like me to do at least one of those?
One a day.
Can you tell me?
One a
Yeah,
day.
okay.
Now, the more you do it, the more engagement you get. You're about to see what engagement is. And so, but you can automate this. You can go over to Hootsuite and get an account and set it up so that you can do Monday through Friday, and then you could do 2 or 3 times a day. You tell it when it's to go out, and it'll set them up for a week. So it's not necessarily something you physically have to do every day, but so you got, let's say you got 30 minutes, and you pop on here. I got to make a couple, so you can either make a couple or you can share what other people, what you do. You'll see the effectiveness of that in a second. So here you got motive.
My wife does that for our dental Facebook.
Mhm.
She'll find something and then she'll move it to our dental one. That's
Good.
what she does.
Yeah. Well,
Pretty much
well,
every day.
she could do this too. I mean, she could literally log on to your account and just do some of the basic stuff. She could be the one that's, it depends on how busy she is. But
She's very busy, but I think to help me, because I do 99% of this. I think to help me, I think she would very much be willing to do this particular thing you're talking about.
well, she'd love it. And this is where you get into it. If we look over here, where was it here? Here, this guy William Gregg. Look forward to reading your post. All the best to you. We have 17 mutual Facebook friends and growing. I look forward to reading your inspired posts that will now show up on my timeline. So what he's doing is he's letting you know that he's going to be taking your posts, and he's going to be one of the people that liked what you did. Where was it here? He liked what you did, and now he's going to be he's following you. So every time you do something, he's going to see it, and every time he sees it, he's going to share it with everybody that he's connected with. And the key to the end result of this is really to talk to someone that looked at it, responded to it, was interested in it, and then you're down to fishing. It's the pursuit of something that's elusive or attainable. Which one of those 3 people would you be interested in talking to, if any of them at all? And so let's just say that Margie there was a dentist, and she had been in dentistry about as long as you. So, I mean, you know how all those people feel. And the other 2, one was a home healthcare aide, and one of them was, let's say, somebody in the Army. and you only had time to talk to one of them. You could talk to all of them, but if you only had time to talk to one of them, again, you kind of make the decision. Now, the beautiful thing about that whole process is that we've automated with scripts some of the initial responses. So you could actually, with questions, go through and without, if you're brain dead and you can't read, anybody can do this. They respond to every one of those people, and when you send us something, they're gonna write back, and when they write, and they're gonna answer whatever question you ask. Then you come back and you hit them again, and you ask them another predictable question, and the answer you're gonna get to that one is gonna tell you really whether or not you want to continue. Now, sometimes you'll go a little further, and then you'll discover, I don't think so. Or you're going to go, oh, shit. I mean, this is like, this, I know I can help this person. They would love what I have to offer. And now what I have to do is I just have to kind of lay back and learn a little bit more about the person, let them uncover a problem, and then go to town. You know, you come back, you go forth. And the beautiful part about it is, you know in advance that you're helping someone. You're not ramming your business down someone's throat. You're not hitting gazillions of people. So, I mean, this is a classic example of how social media works. Now, when you said you were what was a company where you were really, really successful?
Oxyfresh.
Okay.
And then I was pretty successful in Shosai too. With the top position in Oxyfresh, and I went to a pretty high position in Shosai in about a year.
Mm-hmm. So here you are. You are a successful network marketer. You have risen to the top of 2 companies. Okay? Think about it, 2 companies. You're in the top 1% of this business. Actually, probably the top 0.05%. And now you're doing it again. Only now you're going to do it on social media. Now, when you were tops in Oxyfresh, how'd you do it?
We took out advertisements in dental magazines,
Mm-hmm.
and I called a lot of my dental colleagues,
Mm-hmm.
people that I knew, people I met in dental school, and I just did it by cold calling phone calls, and it was terrible. I mean, it worked, but it was really, I mean, and that's why it really got challenging at the end, because once we had called the dentist that we knew, what do you do then?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So now the world is different, and what you're going to be able to do with social media is you're going to be able to, you got yourself up on Facebook, we're going to put you up on LinkedIn, and then you can basically do the same thing, except you're not cold calling people. We can go up here and we could say, show me all of the people who like dentists. And let's see what we get, because, okay, there we go. Now, typically there's going to be a lot of people in there that like dentists, but to tell you the truth, the only person that's going to really like a dentist is a dentist. No offense, but
well, I get it.
right. So at any event, a lot of the now these are all strangers, okay, but a good percentage of them are dentists. All right. Now, if you really want to have super fun with this, okay, we go over here to LinkedIn, and we're going to go over here and we're going to type in dentist. Now, LinkedIn is going to be the phone book for dentists for you. Only, so you got 200,000 dentists. Now, do you think, and some of them, no, and you're not connected to any of them, but because they're on your second level, you can connect, you can literally talk to any one of them. So now, instead of a cold call, Again, you don't have to do this. Your wife can do this. Your wife can go on here and she could say, I'm looking at these pictures. Now you got, number one, you got 59 shared connections. Any of the people where you have shared connections, it should automatically be a, hey, there's something here. So we're going to open this up and we're going to quickly look at their profile. And we want to see activity. Now, whether there's activity or not, you're going to contact them because you're a dentist too. So if you look over here, you see the number 500. And what that means is he's really using this because 500 is all they show. He could have 12,000. So now we scroll down here a little bit. And if we wanted to read his synopsis, it's right here. Now, LinkedIn takes words that you've used, throws them in here, or you can write your own. So we're going to write our own. But if we come down here, these are your highlights. These are the people that are mutually connected. This is a group that you and Bob are both in the dental hygienist group. Now you come down here and you can see their activity. How active are they? You click on that, and I mean, we're talking about knowing something about people before you pick up the phone. All right? And so you can see here, Bob liked this 2 days ago. Bob liked this. And Bob's got 30. So this Bob is active in social media. So now we're going to go back to his profile. And
so can I stop and ask you?
Yeah, go ahead.
The dentists, they were my target market in obstetrics. They haven't really been my target market at all, absent from that, because as a rule we are so anal. We're just pains in the asses.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's Bob, Greg. Here's what I want to do. Let me just go through this and show you the process.
Yes.
And because you can apply this to any profession, you could apply this to any activity. You could apply this to any location. So
perfect.
Okay.
And I just wanted, before we leave, I just wanted, maybe not today, but your opinion upon what you feel my target market is. Part of my target market has and is been hygienists. Women are much better than ever marketing, as you know, and I have some, commonality with hygienists. So I'm very open to prospect whoever you think my target market is or should be.
Okay. Well, okay. All right.
As a rule, dentists have not been.
All right. So what we're going to do then is we're going to switch over to hygienist. Okay. And we hit the enter key. And there's 2,700 jobs available for hygienists. But now you got almost 88,799 hygienists. Now, I'm looking down this list, and these people are on your direct first level, which means
yeah, I have 400 hygienists on my first level.
Perfect. Okay.
Because I have made connection requests, and I've done it all wrong, and so I do want to talk to you about that before we hang up today.
Okay. All right. So this is your target market, and you've already written to them. So we could go over here and let's look at. Well, we don't know if you wrote to them. We just know that we just know that. Okay, here you go.
Well, I did, and I wrote this horribly long. So yes, so it's all embarrassing what I've done previously. So I'm gonna have to go back with your guidance and basically apologize for spending them 10 pages.
No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's fine. Yeah, because the good news is, the last time you did it was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch more recently. And the good news is I get about a 40%, between 30, 40, 60% acceptance rate when I request they connect.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure. Well, absolutely. Actually, when we're done, you're going to get a 90% acceptance rate. because the way because of the way you approach these folks. Okay. Now let's go over here and let's take a look at Margaret. So you're connected to Margaret, and we're talking about 2 years ago, or it could have been last week. Doesn't matter.
Right.
And so initially, you're reaching out to people, but you want to be able to pick out the people that are active on here. And so when you look at these things, I mean, you could do a search for hygienists in Chicago. You could do a search for hygienists that graduated from a particular school. And so, little summary of oh, not a summary. Okay, so so clearly she's active on here. Now, we go down, we can see she's really active.
Yeah.
Okay, so we go over here and let's look at her activity. Now, the easy way to connect with somebody is to react and respond to their activity. So this is all of her activity. Let's see if she ever posted anything. So Margaret likes this. She liked this 2 days ago. Okay? Now we could use this. Or we can go over here to post and we can see something that she actually crafted and created herself. So she did this a week ago.
There you go, women.
Okay? So what we're going to do over here, and notice you're following her. So you got a notification that she posted this a week ago. And so what we're going to do here is, first of all, we're going to like it. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to make a comment. Thanks for sharing this. Thanks for sharing this, okay? That's all you have to do. And now we're going to post it. And then, in addition to that, you're going to share it. And what that means is, and we could, okay? And all you have to do is post it. And so now what you've done is you've taken something that she put out there. You liked it, you made a comment, you shared it, which means you're putting it on, you liked it enough to where you're putting it on your page. And now...
Yeah, that's what I was going to... I didn't even know that, so that's what that means. Okay.
Right, right. So, yeah, anytime you share something, it puts what you're looking at on your page. All right, so now we're going to go back to her profile.
Embarrassed to admit I didn't know that.
Okay, and now we're going to send her a message. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down something, and she said, no, thank you. Ooh. Okay? So, and this is a perfect example, okay? Because now we're gonna totally turn this around. We're gonna forget the pushy, the typical dentist. At least, no, seriously, because that's what they're doing. Or that's what the typical network marketer is doing.
Right.
So you're gonna write back, Margaret. Thanks. I really, or I said, yes, I really, sincerely, really, I really enjoyed, your recent post, or I enjoyed your recent post so much that I had to share it with everyone I know. Flattery, okay? And then, how long have you been on LinkedIn? How has it been working for you? This is what we call the icebreaker. All right? And so now what we're going to do is we're going to pop that over to her. And what's going to happen is she's going to notice you like something, see you forwarded something, because she's going to get a notification about it. Then she's going to go over to her messages, because she's got a message from somebody. She's going to see your picture. And she's going to go, hey, it's that same guy. And she's going to write back, because you've asked her a simple question. You could joke about the other thing. You could even say, you know, so let's say she comes back and says, I've been with him for 4 years. How long have you been on it? And you can come back and you could say, well, I've been on it for like, really, I've been on it for like 2 years. But I had someone, basically on here communicating and networking, sending out these automated things. I almost am embarrassed that, I wasn't checking. I had no control over that person. But I took over my account. And now, because I'm having so much fun meeting wonderful people like you. And so now, you've got a retention, and you can say, well, now let's look at. Okay, we're gonna pop this over. Oh, we did it already. Now we're going through the process. Let's come down and look at who we just reached out to. Let's look at her background. Well, she's been at this office for 5 months. Before that, I don't know if these places are close together. But, okay, here's what we're looking for. She's been doing this for...
I'd say they're pretty close together.
Okay, so look at this. She's been doing this for 5 months. She did this for 2 years and 3 months. But if we go down here and look at the next one, she was with this guy for 25 years. Okay? So I guess what happened was the practice got sold. We don't know. But you're gonna find out. So she has been a registered dental hygienist since 1985. This woman knows all about network marketing. Okay, so knowing that, literally, you're gonna have a conversation with her, where you're gonna you find the content here, and that creates a strategy. In the meantime, since you're a dentist, they may not come back and ask you, well, what do you do? So there are going to be ways that we're going to be able to get them to ask you about about your online business. Now, you can bring it up, certainly, and they'll come back and they'll respond, but you're going to know which ones to do this with. And when we come back over here, and now you could break this down. You could say, well, you know what area of the country would you like? If you were gonna, maybe get 25 or 30, dental hygienists into your business. Is there a specific place that you'd enjoy visiting on a regular basis? Does your company have events? Where do they host their national event? So you can pick a location. So why don't we pick a location? Do you have one in mind?
Not really. Next year it's in San Diego.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to come down here, and we're going to add San.
I do like California, just not to live there.
Well, the taxes will kill you.
It's just I have so many dental hygiene friends, and it just kills.
Mm-hmm. So here you've got 810, and you're connected to these two. So again, we could go over here, open up our page, and again, keep in mind that an assistant, your wife, anybody could do this part. So you look at the picture, and we come down here, highlights, and you're both in the same group. So you're in a group, and these people may have reached out to you, or you may have reached out to them. So she's telling you here she's socially active. Again, we look here. Been with this place for 6 months. Before that, a year and 8 months, 4 months. Doesn't look like, you know,
She moves around.
yeah, she sure does. Which would be an interesting, but all of it in California.
That's pretty unusual, honestly. I mean, we don't like that, you know. I mean, as a dentist, we like to get an employee, obviously, and then
For sure,
keep them.
for sure.
That's
So
interesting,
again,
you know.
we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go over here and we're going to look at her activity. Again, this is the process. And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at her activity. Now, she liked this. So she's liking a bunch of stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if she's done anything, if she's posted anything. No, she hasn't. Maybe she's posted some articles. Nope, she hasn't. So really, the only connection from here would be, now, you could certainly like something that she did, but that's not the most effective way. The best way to go to her, we know she's active, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use a different strategy. Let's get the message. Okay, so this was in May. So she responded. So whatever you sent her here, let's see here. Okay, so you connected, and then
In my long office, in my long two-page thing.
let's see. Okay, we want to know, you to know the foundation of what you're about to see. Okay, and you may enter your email. Okay, so what you basically, you know, can I just give you my email address for now? I'd rather hold.
I didn't even know. This is pretty fast. I didn't even know she actually responded to that bullshit. You know?
Well, well, that's another thing. So, all right. So
Pretty
here,
impressive. And she actually asked me to respond to her. Wow.
well, yeah. Can I just? Well, of course, the question is, did she actually do that?
Right.
So now what we want to do is we want to write back to her, and we'll go, hi Amanda. I just found, or I apologize for not responding sooner. And we could say, okay, now,
Well, we're not going to tell the truth that much. Like my brother just died, and I got my 91 month.
no.
I'm just telling you. That's part of that. I know that's bullshit, but that's part of my life story. That I was the caregiver for my brother who died, and so anyway, it's been a really interesting year for me.
Right. Yeah. So what we're going to do here is, you know, if we're not responding sooner, well, here, let's. So no, we don't have now what we could say is, I can't believe I just found this.
That's true.
Okay. LinkedIn has moved so much around and then we'll go LOL. Blame it on LinkedIn. Okay. Now we'll come back and we'll go, how long have you been on LinkedIn? How is it working for you? This is the icebreaker. Whoops. All right. Again, anybody can do this for you. Now, when she comes back and she responds, and both of those women are going to respond. We've got a series of, this one is, you really move around. I'm just curious. I notice, you've moved around, you've moved around a lot. What's going on in your life that you moved around so much? Or why? I just noticed on your profile that you've lived in different places over this 5 years. Would you mind telling me why? And now they're going to come back and they're going to write to you, and that's the way the process goes, okay? As all of this starting to get a little bit more interesting?
Yeah, well, yes, because, I had an intention, and I just screwed up by...
No. Let me tell you, when you screwed up when they delete you and block you. That's a screw up. So all you did was, again, people will forget that. Okay, it's all about what they see now. Now they may think, okay, you're trying to pitch something, you're trying to promote something. That's what you sent me up there, but you're not going to talk about that. You're going to talk about them, and and there are going to be ways. I mean, casual scripts where you're going to be able to literally just, you find out they've got financial need. Some of them you're going to know ahead of time. I'm curious. The other one that's been a nurse for so long. I'm curious. In the 25 years that you've been a nurse, a registered dental hygienist, how many network marketing companies have you been in? How many? Because 4 or 5. So you want to be really light with this. How many you could say to another hygienist, I see that you've been a dental hygienist for 5 years, and most of the dental hygienists that I'm meeting on LinkedIn are all involved in a network marketing company. So I'm wondering which one you're in. There's some easy, casual ways to get these people to open up. And again, who are you? What is your experience in network? You're a dentist. You're living the dream life because you did it before in 2 companies. 2 companies. You're about to do it in the company that you're in. And you're going to do it all from here because, with your mom, at home, you can't travel, you can't do all kinds of things. And when circumstances are different, or maybe you have someone that can take care of your mom, you're going to take off for a week and go to San Diego. You got a laptop. Literally, your whole business can be conducted on a laptop. And when you get home or when you're on the road, you take that laptop, and when you're at a hotel, you can plug it into the TV, so you get a big screen. You carry around a wireless keyboard and mouse, and the laptop basically becomes your processor. And now you live in the laptop lifestyle. You can anywhere you go. Your business, your world is not on that laptop. I'm not suggesting that's what you do, but there's no reason why you couldn't. So what we have to do is we have to go in and we have to finish your profile. And I wanted to just take you through the
I appreciate that. So one of my things that's coming to my small brain is that, shit, I've got 400 dental hygienist, now I need to go back and do this. That's a lot of time.
Well, right, but you,
It's not a bad thing necessarily.
well,
Um,
what you're gonna do is this can be, a target audience, all right? And so you're not gonna get to all of them. You're not gonna have to get to all of them. You just really have to get to the best 10.
so when you say in October through December, you're going to ask us if we're going to play, which I'm going to play, 10 to 20 a day. Are these going to be potentially my 10 to 20 a day?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, actually, this is going to be part of your 10 or 20 a day. Because what we're going to do is we're going to pick 3 or 4 different targets, okay? We're not going to, if you know that dentists aren't the best, then, we stay away from dentists. Although I think that should be that can be number 4, but that needs to be one of them. Now, there are other targets that we're going to go after. But before we get, I want to finish your profile. And by the way, I have a great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'll share this with you at the end. Okay, so here, what's happened now is LinkedIn has added live chat, just like Facebook. So if you wanted to reach out to her, you click this. It brings up your little conversation. You can send pictures. You could send files. And so, and communicate with people on here just like you're doing on Facebook. So what we want to do is and if you want to drop this down, get rid of it, just click on the top. Okay,
Yeah.
so the first thing we have to do is, let's go back. Now, by the way, up here at the top, you can see all of her connections. So if you wanted to, do some searching, you want to find other people to talk to, some of her connections could very well be the people you want to talk to. So what we're going to do is, first we're going to go over here to our settings, and we want to make sure, with all of the new changes that LinkedIn has made, you want to make sure you're set up for maximum visibility, exposure. And one of the things you definitely want to do is you want to put your phone number in here. Now, the reason you want to do that, first and foremost, is you can easily confirm your identity if you forget your password.
Okay.
The other thing, for that reason alone, it's worth being hooked up. If something happens on your page that's unusual, sometimes these social networks will send you a message like, "Hey, somebody's attempting to log in to your account. Is that you?" And you could say, "Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm in San Diego." So I'll let you do this on your own, and I'm going to come back here. Let's see. Now, name, location, and industry. So this is where we look and see where did they put you, or where did you put yourself when you did this before. And again, you're gonna come at this because a couple of the categories of people that you're going to go after are going to be network marketers. And so we got, okay, let's see here. Network marketing professional, national speaker.
Whatever you do, change it to whatever.
No. We're gonna do that now. Okay.
Yeah.
So your headline is gonna be, and how many countries does your company do business in?
I think like six or seven now, and they're going into the Pacific Rim, like even as we speak.
Okay. So then you're
Australia, New Zealand, Canada, United States, Mexico, and then a couple of little weird ones, Russia, and then we're going to Pacific Rim.
global.
That's just happening right now.
Yeah. So we're going to take.
And I would, based on my experience with Jeunesse, boy, would I love to figure out a way to get to the Pacific Rim.
Oh no! That's a done deal. I mean, you're gonna build an international organization
You're getting me excited. That's 8 o'clock in the morning, man.
Well, I ask your wife to forgive me. Okay.
Oh, she's been singing this shit for 28 years. She's very excited that you have me excited. And I know I'm interrupting you for one thing. I'm doing my team call at 11 o'clock, and we're talking, and I'm going to talk about you for an hour. Is there a link or something that I can send them?
Yeah, yeah. I'll get you set up with that. I'll get you set up with that. So you're a global internet entrepreneur. You're a dentist. Let's not forget that. And you're a home business trainer, because this is the this is the audience. You're gonna help people set up a home business, and we're gonna take network marketing out, and we're gonna put in have you written anything? A book, a pamphlet?
I have not.
Okay.
I have not. It's one of my goals.
Okay. You're going to be amazed at how easy that is to do too. Home-based business trainer. As long as the box is blue, you're good. When it turns red, it means you're over that. So, home business trainer, and we could put down. And believe it or not, you're gonna know, when we're done, you're gonna know more than 95% of the social media people out there. And
I am straining to believe that, but okay.
Okay. Well, it's all about what we know, and we know what we know, but we don't know what we don't know.
Correct.
And let's see, home business. Now we've got room. So
Let me put it back in.
yeah, I am. Now that is something, at some point in time, we're going to add, but we're going to add that when we're not talking about your past, we're talking about what you're doing now. That's coming. Yeah. That's coming. But we can say that, we can tell people about that in conversation. So now, here's what we're going to do. And if enabled, your network may see this change. Now, current position, right now you're showing, okay, you're showing Youngevity, but we're going to, United States, and let's see, health, wellness. Okay, well, we're going to save that for now, because we're going to go back and we're going to adjust some things. But right now, I just want to see that your settings are correct. So, everybody can see your profile. Now, if you ever wanted to hook this up to Twitter, you could. Do you need a Twitter account? No.
I'm not really a Twitter guy.
Yeah. So now we're going to go over to privacy. And choose how your profile appears. Manage active status. Let's see how that is. Okay, so right now, nobody can see your active status. So we're going to turn that on. And Who can see your connections? Your connections can see your connections. So what we're going to do is we're going to go, no, I don't want anybody to see my connections. I don't want anybody prospecting my friends or my connections. Okay, and we're just going down the rest of these. Choose whether you're visible. And so right now, somebody that's looking for you, this is what they see right here. So basically, you're totally invisible, and we just turned it on.
Cool.
Okay, and they're always going to be trying to upsell you things. What I'm going to show you, basically, you can do for free, and we come down here, followers. Who can follow you and see your updates? Everyone. Okay, so we've turned on a bunch of stuff here. And now we're going to go over to communications. And choose what kind of emails you wish to receive. Invitation to join your network, messages. Now you can always go, if you start getting bogged down by stuff that you don't really want to see, you can come in there and turn some of those off. You can turn off the ones you don't like. So let's see, read receipts and typing indicators. That's off. So again, we want to turn that on. Boy, this is a terrific. Okay, so we've gone through the communications part. Whoops, there's one more part. No, we did that already. Okay, so we're done with this, and now you are as visible as possible. So we're going to jump back up here to LinkedIn. You know, to the basic LinkedIn, and now you're going to get notifications. You got 7 up here, and so this gives you an opportunity to communicate. There's a bunch of people here that just started a new position. So what you can do is just click on this. Strategy. She started a new position at this company. Starting a new position. So this is an opportunity for you. If you wanted to write to any of these people, you do the same thing. You go over here, you say, let's pick, starting a new position. Okay, let's do this one. Okay. Okay, so again, this was, yeah, she read this, but she didn't respond. This is when we had someone else. Okay, so this is going back to March. So what we're going to do is we're going to write to her. Congratulations on the new job. And what we want to do.
I hate when I get those and that's all they say because you know it's generated. It's just so personal. That actually pisses me off. So I don't mind doing this as long as we add something else to it.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
But I'm just telling you, you know that 99% of the time when I get one, you can tell it's just, you know, they just clicked on it.
All right. So you know, congratulations on your new job. We can say how long, the icebreaker, how long have you been on LinkedIn?
Perfect.
How is it working for you? Again, the icebreaker. And it's a natural question. So you pop that over. And again, this becomes another way, whether it's congratulations on a birthday, congratulations on this, congratulations on that. And she was 10 hours ago. She's mobile. So we're talking about almost instant reactions, immediate responses.
When I discuss most of these hygienists, they would accept my request and put it, they're very active.
Oh, for sure. Because you're a dentist. Okay? You're a dentist. And now what we want to do is when we get back over here to our profile, let's view the profile. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on this button over here. Now look at this. Man, they are just, you are going to get, everything's going to get thrown at you. They're telling you, hey, you know, let's, you know, check out your new photo filters, which are very, very interesting, but we'll do that next. Edit your public profile. And, okay. So you've secured your name. And we're coming down here. We just want to make sure that your profile...
That says current. I don't want Vanessa Global in there anymore.
No. We're going to take that out. We're going to take that out. But first, we want to make sure that we're as visible as possible. We want to make... Because you saw before, nobody up to now has seen your profile if you weren't connected. Okay? So we're going to save all of this. And yeah, we got to get in here. We got to get rid of this. So, okay, we're saving that, and then we're going back to LinkedIn. All right, now this is the strategy. We're going to create, or we're going to fill in, and we're going to fill in. We're going to make some changes. We're going to get rid of everything on your profile that relates to any kind of network marketing. So we go to view profile, and I got a great idea. We're gonna.
I love great ideas.
Well, look, one of the things that I love about coaching someone is that it gives me the chance to. It's almost research and development. Because
R&D.
Yeah, R&D. Because I'm in.
I think you should be your R&D.
Exactly. No, exactly. I mean, I am going. I've done this before, and so what I'm excited about is to do it with you in a totally different medium and be able to record it better, because you've been top in 2 companies. You're about to go to the top in another company. Okay, and you're going to do it all through social media. So here's what I'm going to suggest. I've been looking for, and now the best part of all of this is over the next 9, and you're going to do it in 90 days. So you are a perfect case study of a successful network marketer in 2 other companies, joins his last company, and now he's going to use social media, and he's going to go rocket to the top of the company in 90 days using the game plan, which we're gonna lay out for you and give you things exactly like doing exactly what we're talking about here. So you're gonna get to a point in time where this is gonna be so much fun because of the quality of people that you have direct access to. I would definitely involve my wife in it, and so you can see people who viewed your profile. We're going to come down here to, okay, so here's what we got to do. We have to edit this. And we're going to, we're going to, actually what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of it. So we're going to delete this. And then we're going to come down here to the next one, and we're going to delete this. Oops. Nope, I didn't want to do that. I want to hit the one underneath. Okay, this one. We're going to delete this. And the big reason you want to do this is you're not going to be the first network marketer that ever approached these ladies. And so, okay, now, this was a network marketing company too?
Yeah, that's the chocolate one, yep.
All right, now, come down here. All right, so the first thing, we're going to add a new position. Because you came right out. What's the name of your dental practice?
Dental practice, Gregg W. Orthodontist dental practice, and Gentle Family Dentistry.
General Family.
Correct.
Whoops.
You can spell the name.
Yeah, I did. General Family Dentistry. Oh, we can capitalize it there, and you are the dentist.
Right.
And where's it located?
Anderson, Indiana.
And when did you start it?
Well, I started there in 87, but I've had the dentist since 82.
Okay, so we're going to go down to 82.
Yep.
All right, what month did you start?
June.
Okay. Bum, 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 bum. So today is the 23rd
September.
of September. So we're going to come down here and we're going to say you started your business in September.
Perfect.
And what that's going to do is that's going to create an avalanche of, hey, Doc, congratulations on your anniversary. You're gonna have a lot of people that are going that you can decide that you want to talk to. And it says update my headline. No. In other words, because we made your headline already, and we're gonna just make sure. Okay. Now we're gonna save this. This is where you could also put some things. And so now, when people look at your profile, they're going to see the dentist. Now, what was this?
That's Eric Offram. He's the sales trainer. I'm actually a sales trainer for him now. Actually, my official title. This was historically what I was called.
Okay, so
Called ELI trainer.
mm-hmm.
It's a pretty select group. He's only got about 75 of it worldwide.
Well, all right. What we're going to do is we're going to add one more thing, and
Pretty soon it's going to be a social network trainer.
no, it's not pretty. No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, okay. So we're going to add another one.
But I've been church tomorrow morning. I'm a social network trainer. That's me.
Nope. Well, that's among other things. I mean, because what's going to set you apart from everybody else is not the fact that you're a social media trainer, because there are millions of them. Okay.
Right.
But when you consider how many people are out there, and okay, so we're trying to open up another one. Sometimes you have to just go in here and refresh everything, because things on LinkedIn. This page.
Do you remember the name Randy Anderson? He was the vice president of Oxford. He's above me on Youngevity. He's doing all this with me. So yeah, and you already worked with him a bit. So anyway, so we are very much in tune with allowing him to do what I'm doing at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so we're refreshing this thing. And so now what we want to do is we want to describe ourselves. And so, professional network marketer. Okay. So now, we're going to come over here. Whoops. Let's come down here to edit personal information. Now this is a new LinkedIn feature, and what they've done is they have added birthdays to LinkedIn. Now, a resume, nobody puts their birthday on a resume. Nobody puts, oh, your tab just crashed. Okay, so here's what here's what I'm suggesting. Okay, we're gonna go and we're gonna fill out your profile. We're gonna position you to be who you are. Top earning network marketer, dentist, top earning network marketer in 2 companies. And now you're going to go on here, you're going to go on LinkedIn. Now, this was my thought. I just recorded this. All right. And with your permission, I'm going to post it on YouTube as an example of how people today, professionals like you, are using social media. We just literally went through the whole process. And during that process, you genuinely got excited. And, and if you're up to it, I'll give you an opportunity to, just basically say, what do you think knowing this is going to do for you? And don't be surprised if you hear from, a lot of network marketers, people that are interested in knowing what you're doing. You're going to hear from old friends, and but you're going to be overwhelmed with new people to talk. So what's going to happen here is you just set yourself apart from all the other dentists on here. You set yourself apart from other network marketers.
I gotta say, the last hour has been amazing. I mean, I went from not knowing anything about this to knowing so much more, and I cannot believe how what you just did and showed me, in my opinion, is kind of like completely changed my perspective on how I can achieve success in it, because I've done it twice before. Didn't know anything about network marketing in regards to social media. Now I know so much more, and the truth is, what I'm really excited about is sharing this with my team. I cannot believe what you just taught me, and my team is going to go nuts, and we're going to go to the top. So thank you very, very much.
Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. And with your position, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this with everybody. I'm going to post this on YouTube, so that there were some things that we did, features and settings that a lot of people aren't aware of. So I'm going to stop. Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's kind of refreshing to find somebody, because you've been away from this, and to find someone that we literally demonstrated the little subtle things that LinkedIn does that literally makes you invisible.